Hey everyone, just getting everything set up here really quick. It's been 6 months since I've gone live, so I'm just trying to get everything situated here, learn everything again. I was going to use my mic, but then I realized I couldn't hear without my mic. So looks like there's just me and someone else in here. I keep looking back at my laptop here. Just want to see how things look. Turn down this volume here. I don't need that on. 7 watching now. Okay, let me know who's in here. Say hi in the comments. And yeah, it's snowing like crazy here. We got a major blizzard going on, and it's working out to mess up Christmas. And I plowed the driveway this morning with the Z-Force and my old Suzuki Eiger, and it's just I came in, take a break. Most I could do anyway. It's all like wet slush, and I just thought, well, I'm gonna watch a bit of TV, and I was passing out, so I thought, well, why don't I just go online, do a live? I haven't done that in 6 months. Say hi to everybody, and wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Let's see who's in here. Derek, how you doing, Derek? Merry Christmas. Are you at work, buddy? And hello, Stan. I believe I've talked to you before on a live or in the comments. Derek says, shouldn't you be out shopping? You know what? I didn't shop once this Christmas. I just told when I went out with my wife, I just said, buy what you need, buy whatever you want, need whatever it is you need, just buy it. I don't want to shop. I'm done with that stuff. It's selfish, but I don't like it because I always wait till the last minute, then the stress is on. Are you at work or are you shopping, Derek? So yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody, and hello, Ken. I was going to say Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope you have a good Christmas, good holidays. It's kind of starting out crappy with all this weather here, at least in Ontario. And I know parts of the US have been going through some frigid temperatures, and even out Western Canada, BC, British Columbia, they've had last night was like minus 17 degrees Celsius. And they're not used to that. They got all kinds of snow. I think they're on their second or third snowstorm. It just cripples that whole city. It's been crazy. And in Saskatchewan last night was minus 40 degrees Celsius. That is crazy stuff. So yeah, the last few days have been nuts. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to close this door here. I got some early Christmas presents. Well, you saw the one video there where I got the fairing for my son's CF Moto C-Force 500. Well, that was his Christmas gift, and I also got some accessories again from Oxbeam. I reached out to them. I said, "Would you send me, or could you send me uh, light whips?" I was never into light whips, and all of a sudden I got into the rock lights, and I got into the LED light bar, and all of a sudden I started like, I'm liking these lights. It's fun at night. And I thought, okay, I'm gonna try the light whips, whip lights, light whips, whatever they're called. And they just showed up yesterday. So I haven't put them on yet. And like I said, I've been using the Z Force for plowing. So it's all wet, crappy, and it's cold outside, so I'm not going to be installing any light whips. And I also got more rock lights. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to install 4 rock lights on the inside. So I'm going to put some down low on the floor, probably like around where my feet are, and passenger side and my side, and I don't know where I'm going to put the other two yet, but I want to make it look. I want to be able to go out at night and in the snow, and the trees are all full of snow. Turn them on, and it just glows inside. Then you have the outdoor rock lights on and the fender wells. Have those light whips on. It'd just be cool. So that was my plan, and they agreed to send them to me. So they just sent them out. They came all the way from China. So that's a little job I'll have during the Christmas holidays, installing all these accessories again, which I don't really enjoy doing. But well, since I got that, what do you call it? The aux beam 8-gang switch, it makes hooking up your wiring, like all your accessories, just plug into that thing. Once that's plugged up, or once that's hooked up to your battery, so now you just hook all your other lighting accessories or other accessories into your the gang switch, and just makes life a lot easier. Do you guys hear me okay? I should have asked this from the beginning. Let me know. Well, you're answering my questions, so I guess you do hear me. But is the sound all right? Because Derek, you haven't told me if you're at work or you're at or you're shopping. Maybe Derek's out shopping for me. That'd be nice. So refresh my mind, guys. Stan, what are you writing? And Ken and Cam Brady, how you doing, buddy? Sounds good. Thank you. I know what Cam's riding. He's got a C-Force 400, and he's probably wanting to get out on it on those roads where he lives at the moment. Go do some playing. I don't know how long we're going to go live today. Probably, I don't know. We'll try half an hour anyway. And I didn't have a ton of topics to talk about. I just didn't feel like falling asleep on the couch again. I did a lot of that yesterday. I thought, whoa, what can I do that'd be fun? So I thought, hey, let's go talk to everybody on let's do a live. It's been 6 months. Stan's got the Z Force 1000. Okay. Everybody's been happy with their Z4 or their CF Moto product so far. I was out ripping around on my son's yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? The day before, after I put on the fairing or the windshield. That thing's a hoot. I'm having so much fun on that. Every time I take his machine out, I have fun because it's light, and you can put it when you have it in 2-wheel drive. You can fishtail and carry on in the snow. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And when you need the traction, put it in 4-wheel drive, and the way it goes. And that's a fun machine. It feels so much different than my old Suzuki Eiger. Big difference. Ken, you got an 835 John Deere Gator. Okay, that's cool. You must use that for a workhorse then. Probably plowing snow or firewood or farming or something. You have to replace your battery after a few months. That's not so bad. I'm surprised. I've heard of that a few times. Mine's been running good. Like, I mean, my battery's been fine, which I'm very surprised. I thought we're gonna have an issue with it, but nothing yet. Derek must be at work. He's not answering my question. Something came up. I was going to touch on something, and I can't remember exactly what it was. It'll come to me. You guys, I guess you're all home from work or retired, I guess. I feel bad for anybody who has to travel home from work today. Does your battery go low if sitting for a very long time? I've never had that problem, but I've never let it sit for a long time. My son's C-Force, I've had to charge it up twice now. Like the other day when I went to start that video of where I was riding it around without the windshield, it was dead. So I plugged it in for a while, and away it went. That's happened twice now. I think it's like 3 weeks. The thing goes low. You can get a better battery for it one day. Hey Cam, here's a question for you. How do you find the gas mileage on your C-Force 400? Because that C-Force 500 here, it has like just over 500 kilometers on it. That thing is brutal on gas. I hope it gets better because it's one of those. I can't see him going very far unless you take uh, spare gas with you. That thing is definitely going to run out of gas on a like less than 100-kilometer trip. I put my phone on data because I'm down in the basement and I'm far from the router. So I put my phone on data so that I wouldn't have any interruptions. Cam says, yeah, it's pretty bad. Not sure what to compare it to though. I used to ride 84 Honda 200. Yeah, I got the 2004 Suzuki Eiger. I bet you I could go, geez, not, I wouldn't say double what that CF Moto goes, but maybe a little more than half what a full what he could go. So another half of that. 72-inch KFI snowplow and use it in the yard. I'm retired, sitting here in southern Indiana, waiting for it to warm up so I can plow snow. Yeah, that's what I have, the 72-inch KFI. Well, you probably know that. That thing's a beast of a blade. You can get such a wide swath with it. It's heavy though. I was pushing the snow this morning, and it's like I said, it's kind of wet. It I don't know when it snowed. It must have snowed through the night, but we had rain. It rained like crazy before I went to bed. And then it snowed probably, and then it rained again maybe. And it was only like 2 inches thick, but hard to push. I had to make a lot of passes. Now this is two plowings I've done so far this winter, and the first one was like 8 inches of freaking heavy crap. And I miss the light, fluffy snow. That makes plowing such a pleasure, especially with the Z-Force. But this stuff here, it's not fun at all. Yeah, I bet your John Deere handles that great. Um, I was watching another channel yesterday. It's called Lumna Acres. They're like homesteaders, and they're building a new property. They're in New Hampshire. But anyways, very popular channel. He bought a Bobcat. Yeah, Bobcat. Forget the number or the name of it, but it has like an arm in the front, just a single arm, and you can put attachments to it. And he bought a snowblower, 72-inch wide snowblower, and hooked it up. And that thing's going to be a beast for that. You can put a shovel on those, and it's got heating, air conditioning. You're in a cab. Uh, you put new tires on it. It's got a dump box. It can, I think he said it can hold up to 2,000 pounds, which is insane. That would be a cool machine to have. But you can't have everything, right? I find like with the Z-Force plowing, especially my long driveway, it's perfect for that. But I think if I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't have spent the money on a plow for it. and I would have just kept plowing with my old Suzuki, because I probably could have used that money somewhere else. Like, who knows? At the time, I would have maybe got my doors quicker from my Z-Force or something like that. Cam says, love the snowplow videos. I don't know why, but I love it. That's funny, because on my other channel, Getting It Done North of 7, that's where I put most of my snowplow videos, and those videos do really well. Like, I have one video right now that has like 110 or 112,000 views. It's crazy. Like, that video alone has made me over $1,000 in ad revenue, which paid for the plow, the the plow on my Suzuki. Like, maybe it took 5 years or whatever, but it's paid for it. So that's cool, that stuff. And people watch plowing videos. Like, it's like watching paint dry. But I don't know. Sometimes I watch plowing videos too, and I really like it. Where we live, we use a backhoe. My neighbor, he has a new tractor, a smaller tractor, but not too small, and he's got a shovel on the front. He's been using that lately. But he also has a Polaris ATV with a plow. But I don't know. Like, I've been here 5 years now, and plowing, it's a necessity, right? I have to do it or else pay someone to do it. And I have the equipment, so I do it. But to tell you the truth, I can't really be bothered anymore, because it's always wet snow lately. And last year it ended that way too. But yeah, I'm getting tired of it. Getting tired of plowing, getting tired of cutting grass. So I don't know. Either make more money and pay someone to do it, or move somewhere where I don't have to do so much of it or any of it at all. But then that means moving back to probably like city or something, which I don't want to do. Any new people on here? Stop in, say hello. I'll say it again. Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope your holidays are great. Hope Christmas goes good. Do you ever feel your belt? I think you meant slipping. You ever feel your belt slipping when you plow? Last year I did, when we had that. What was it, like 16 inches of snow? And it was the first time I ever tried the Z-Force in snow like that, and I could feel it slipping right away. So I just turned it around. I put it back away in the garage, and my neighbor was he had someone to plow his driveway, and I saw him there. I saw the guy with the plow there in his truck. So I waved over at him and got his attention. I asked him if he could plow my driveway, and he said, sure. And I said, how much? He said, I think he said $60, and I gave him 80, because I was just so grateful that he could just come over and do it right away. It was so much snow. We were not going anywhere for a long time if that wasn't plowed. Even it would have been brutal with the Z-Force, and I was so worried about wrecking it. And then with the Suzuki, it was stumped too. Like, I've never had trouble plowing with my Suzuki, but there was no way I could get it done with this. And I got the snowblower out. Actually, that's when I saw the guy. I got the snowblower out, and I don't know if you guys have seen my videos, but or all of you have seen the videos, but there is so much driveway to clean. And I thought, well, I have no choice. I have to hit it with the snowblower, and I was getting it done. It was working, but not. It took me forever. And that's when I saw him with his truck. He came over and did it. No time at all. Thank you. Here's $80. And that was the only time I ever had to call him. It was worth it. Because you never know, right? Like, I got a driveway that's probably just a little less than a quarter mile long, eighth of a mile. I'm not sure, but it's long. And if you ever needed emergency vehicles in here or something, there was no way they were coming in. Or if you need to get out for some reason. So yeah, felt the belt slipping on the Z-Force there that one time. But today, it was close. I'm surprised it wasn't going to slip today, but it was okay. If I would have had the plow blade straight pushing, oh yeah, for sure. But I had it on a right angle, and it was fine. But it was close. But yeah, this weather stinks. My dad, he's like an hour and a half from here at my brother's place. He was supposed to be coming home today. My mother-in-law was supposed to be coming here for the weekend or more to for Christmas, and nobody could make it here. And we can't make it down there. So I think it's just the four of us, my wife and my two boys. That's it for Christmas probably, or Christmas Day anyway, for dinner. Still haven't remember what I was going to talk about, that, or something about I was going to touch on about the CF Moto or side by sides or whatever. Oh, here's an interesting story. So the other day, my last riding video, I went out with a bunch of guys. I'm going to try and knock this down a bit. We went riding. Was it 2 Wednesdays ago now, or couldn't have been last Wednesday because I think it was 2 Wednesdays ago. So we went for a ride, and we're on the rail trails around here, and we did something. It's called the Madoc Loop, and there was snow on the trails, probably I'm going to say 3 to 4 inches. But people had been using the trails, and it was fairly packed. And I made the video, and I did something I never do, and I probably shouldn't have done. Is I posted that video in a trails Facebook group for trails for snowmobilers and side by side ATVers. So I shouldn't have done that. Not because of to tick anybody off, just that I learned something today about posting your YouTube link on social media. So, anyways, well, it's a couple guys got pissed when they saw that video about us, right? Because they're snowmobilers and they didn't like us ruining, or they didn't like us riding on the trails. And the reality is, like, it doesn't ruin the trail. Maybe certain times of the year it'll ruin the trail, but right now, we looked at the forecast, we knew it was going to rain. We're going to get all this rain, all this crappy weather here. So it doesn't hurt to use the trails. We're allowed to use the trails. We knew this weather's coming. 99% chance this weather is going to come, and it's going to ruin the trails anyway. So I didn't get into arguments, but some guys did with these snowmobilers, and I understand their point. But it's like, just hold on and wait, guys. Like, there's shitty weather coming, so don't worry about it. It's going to snow again, and then your groomers are going to get out, and the trails will get packed nice. So that's what happened there, and it's too bad people that can't see that kind of thing coming, or they get all wound up. But that's always been a battle between the snowmobilers and the ATVers around these trails up here, and it sucks not being able to use the trails through the winter. I did anyway last year, but what I do is I go out when it's cold, and I know the trails are hard packed. Even after the groom, they're hard packed, and I go out there and I just drive. I don't go out there doing fishtails and getting stuck and leaving ruts. I take it easy, and I know what I'm doing. But I got some dirty looks last year by the snowmobilers and that. It's like, well, whatever. I pay to use these trails. I know I'm not going to wreck them. I do respect the trails, and I respect keeping them good for the snowmobilers. And I know they don't know what I'm thinking. They don't know my mindset, but I guess as long as I don't stop, they can't beat me up or something. So I just I just use them anyways, and because I can't just leave my machine in the garage all year round. It drives me crazy. Do any of you guys use the trails in the winter where you live? We got 9 people on here, 10 people. Come on in, say hello. I'm just gonna check something out here. Okay, never mind. I was gonna check out. They got these options here you can do while you're having a live. You can put up a banner or brand your colors or whatever. I can't be bothered with that stuff. Just come in here to hang out, talk to you guys for a while. So does anybody have any plans on getting anything for Christmas? Any accessories or for their machines? Anything they want? So any plans of getting a new side-by-side or ATV in the new year? Cam says he's never had the opportunity to ride in the winter, mainly because I never know when and where to ride. I don't want to piss anyone off. Yep, I understand that. Actually, Cam, there's some trails up here, and maybe during the holidays. Well, I don't know. The weather doesn't look good. Even they say around New Year's and that after New Year's, it's going to get really warm, and this is going to be a mess out there, slush and that. But maybe during the winter. I know where you live, so send a message on Facebook or something. And if we decide to go for a ride, there's trails that go by Lingham Lake, and we can go up in there and ride. It's a hydro line. We can go up there and play around there. It's you don't need trail passes, or it's not meant for snowmobilers or anything. I'm not sure about Nefton, but we could try. We could try to work something out. Hi, Fred. How you doing? No snow here, waiting for a rainstorm to pass through. Can't remember where you are or if you told me the other night. I think when I had the premiere, you may have told me. We're getting it all. We have like a full on blizzard out there right now. Like the picture for this live, I just went out my front door and took a picture of the plastic Santa. It's like full on. You can't even tell from the picture really, but it's crazy out there. Everybody was supposed to be home today. My youngest son, his shift got canceled, and my oldest son was supposed to be home. He wasn't supposed to be working, and he got called in because one of the managers couldn't make it in for some reason. He's a manager as well, so he went in. I wish he didn't, but he made it there anyways. I just hope he gets home okay. Okay, what's going on here? I looked over at my monitor here, and I see comments coming in. Roy, how you doing, Roy? Lots of rain and no power. Where are you from, Roy? Oh, Fred, that's right. You're from Newfoundland. That's right. Newfoundland. Newfoundland. How we say it? Weird. Just rain. Oh boy, you probably get it out there. I see on my monitor here. I see Roy's Roy's in Maine. So Roy's comment came in, and it wasn't on my phone yet, where I'm filming from. So you're in Maine. Maine. So I just talked about a channel that's in New Hampshire. Do you know that channel? It's called Lumna Acres. They're very popular. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, you guys have any? Just say it quick. Newfoundland. Hey, that works, right? My best friend growing up, he was born in Newfoundland. He moved to Ontario. We were just kids, and he actually was the best man at my wedding too. We're still buddies. We just don't see each other too much anymore. And just say it quick. So yeah, you guys getting any toys for your machines or accessories, or getting a new toy in the new year? Any thoughts on that? Surprised Steve isn't on here. Redneck Garage? So I thought he would have popped in and said hello. Maybe he's busy. Busy making shorts. He put out about 10 shorts in the matter of 13 minutes this morning. I'm like, what is he up to? He must have been bored. Redneck Garage, RNG clutch kit, and uni filter. Oh yeah, he's got the different uni filter, right? Yellow one. Fred's looking at a stereo. You know what? Funny you mentioned that. When I first got my side by side, I'm like, okay, I'm not into rock lights. I'm not into accessories like that, light whips, whip lights, whatever the heck you want to call them. What do I need a stereo for, right? I'm not going to be able to hardly hear it, I'm thinking. And then I got all the lights. And then the other day when we were out on our ride, there was a guy there that had a Polaris 1000, Polaris Ranger 1000. He's got the hard top, hard closed-in cap with the doors, with electric windows in the doors. He's got heater in there. He had windshield wiper. He has a stereo, and he had country music playing in there, and it was just like, oh my God, I'm so jealous. I want this machine. I want a stereo. I want heat for the winter. Probably has yeah, he does have air conditioning in there because he came with us in the summer, and he had, I remember him telling me he had air conditioning in. It's just nuts. Like, a very expensive machine, but talk about cool. Can't find a uni filter for yours. All I can find is Z-Force ones. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. You know what? You just reminded me. My son still has that paper air filter. I never did get him or talk him into getting a air uni filter. I can't believe that. That totally slipped my mind. I should write that down. Yeah, and uni filter. Things are good. Nice when you stop to have some music. Yeah, sure is. Also, he's out riding around the winter with us. He's all closed in there with his heat. He's got his country music playing, and you can't beat that. Why not, right? Why listen? Why not have anything on when it's all closed in? It's quiet. Must have something going. And he had his gear shift in the middle, and it had all the buttons for the plow right on the head of the gear shift on the handle. Freaking wicked machine. Nice big box on it too. I tell you, if I won the lottery, I'd have something like that. I'd also have a nice side by side, and I'd also have a nice ATV. I'd have, I might even buy the XL, the the Z Force, yeah, Z Force, U Force XL. I'd probably buy that too. That thing's a cool machine. I was looking at the trails, Fred. Um, I don't know if you know Don from Don's ATV Adventures. He lives local to me too. Anyways, he was talking to me about the the trails that go across Newfoundland, and wow, I was watching some videos on that. I'm not even done yet. I only watched part one and half of part two. And the guys got on the ferry in Nova Scotia, took it over to Newfoundland, and unloaded, and then they travel like 100 kilometers a day, and then hit a hotel or something. Actually, that's what I'm going to do after this. Go watch that because I forgot all about it. It looks amazing. Love to do that. Have to bring a lot of stuff though. Bring some tires and tire repair kits. It looks like. Cam's asking me, do you use any helmet intercoms when you're riding? I don't. Some of the guys I ride with do. I don't. No reason. Just haven't spent money on them, or I just don't want to spend the money right now on that. I would love to have it, sure. Especially when my wife and I go out together. Yeah, I would need a bigger garage for sure. Well, we got room to build one. You win the lottery, just move, get a nice property that, well, actually get a giant shop. I don't care about the house. It can be small. Yeah, there you go. Small house, big garage for your toys. That's perfect. Even a loft, right? You could have your garage and then the upstairs could be your house. I got a friend who I don't know if he still does. He used to rent out this big garage and it had his apartment was upstairs. It was amazing. Is that, yeah, they go to the West Coast. Yeah, you're right. It looked amazing. I actually, I don't know if it's the same trip, but in my last video when we went for a ride, there's a man, Howard, his name is, he's riding a white Z-Force 800EX. He was always at the tail end, but I got clips of him in the video. And him and his son, like Howard's 82, I think. Yeah, Howard's 82. He's out riding with us quite a bit. He's just like a kid. It's amazing. I hope I can be like that at that age. But him and his son, who is my dad's neighbor, so small world, they did that a few years ago out in Newfoundland. Well, he and Howard enjoyed it. Howard's 82, so he probably went when he was 79, 80. He really enjoyed it. His son, who is probably in his mid 50s, I think he enjoyed it, but he found it really long and tiring. But I don't know if that's something he's really into. Like, I don't think it's his thing. I think he went to go spend time with his dad, do a trip, which is cool. But maybe it is a really, really long trip. I know it'd be expensive. So there's Steve. He showed up. How you doing, Steve? I was just saying, I wonder, I'm surprised Steve ain't on here. He's probably making shorts or something. He already made like a dozen this morning. Merry Christmas, Steve. See, yeah, you're really busy pumping out the shorts today. Are you getting snow there yet in Ohio? You know what, Steve? I just realized we got friends that live in Canton. I didn't even realize it until the other day. We don't know, like, we haven't seen them in years, but we'd love to go see them someday. Really nice people. But yeah, I think they live in the same city or area as you. He's warming up his quad to plow snow, so I guess you do have snow, buddy. That's good. Keep it down there. Don't send it here. We're getting tons of it, but keep the majority of it there. Yeah, I'd come visit you. I plan on it. I hope to next summer. Yeah, you're right, Ken. The side by sides do okay until you get into deeper snow or until you get into the wet stuff. I agree. But the ATV does well. I mean, my old ATV does really well in snow. Yeah, there's not much here either, Steve. I was just telling the guys here in the live that this morning I had about 2 inches of slush, and it was a bitch to move. Oh yeah, I plan on it. I'd like to, that's for sure. Who knows? Might have to throw in a clutch kit while I'm there. That would be cool. I got work I can do on mine. I was just telling everybody too. I got some. I got light whips and whip lights. I still don't know what are they called, light whips or whip lights. Light whips. And I got some more rock lights I'm going to put on the inside. I need bigger tires. You know, I should do that. I should, when I come down, I should buy some wheels when I'm down there. Have them all ready when I get there. We can throw them on and then just drive back across the border with my big wheels on there, and they probably won't even know. If they do, well, then I'll go pay whatever taxes I have to pay. But I have a feeling I could get away with it. It's all ice there. Yeah, we were supposed to get. I was supposed to get like a flash freezing and then turn to ice and then get all the snow. But it looks like we're getting all the snow. Freezing isn't coming yet. But it's getting really windy out there too. Have a Merry Christmas, Fred. Happy New Year to you as well over in Newfoundland. LED whip is your term, but I don't know. I was saying whip lights for a while, and then I was, oh, maybe it's light whips. I don't even know. Who cares, right? 28-inch wheels. Yeah, that would be nice. Herbie, my RNG kit should be here today. Waiting on it now. Geez, you're selling a lot of those things. That's all I hear. People buying them, waiting on them. That's awesome. I don't like that ring. Steve, I'm not sure. Remember we talked a little while ago, I gave you my address for, you're gonna mail me something. I still haven't received anything. Uh, but it does take a while to get something from the US. I had a friend in Florida that was sent me a couple T-shirts. It took like a month to get here. It's insane. Meanwhile, you get something from Amazon, 2 days later you get it. I think the rest of the shipping industry or whatever you call it, logistics or whatever it's called, they need to step up their game like Amazon. We sold over 1,000 this month. Gee, 4,800 since July. That is so good. That's amazing. You must be busier than a hooker with 4 beds. That's insane. I don't know how you have time to even make a video. It's funny, you see people watching. I've seen it go up to 11. I've seen it drop down to 4, up to 10, down to 5. I guess people come and go. A lot of people will stop in and check it out. Lives are funny, right? You can go a while, you can have a short one, long one, but it's unless you have something like a dedicated topic, it can get a little dry sometimes. Just something to do, hang out for a short amount of time. You didn't know that many CF motos existed. Yes, if you don't get it, let me know. Hey, here's a question. How many of your clutch kits or any other parts are you getting a lot of orders from Canada? I was wondering that. Like, I imagine you're getting some, but are you getting quite a big amount? Let's say, what do you think? Maybe 30% of all your orders, or would it be less? You don't sleep. But yeah, swig, you're gonna get dry. So I don't know where he went. Steve, do you get a lot of orders from Canada? They come and go. Those stickers you got are pretty cool. The CF Moto guy. So what's going on? I saw some stickers you got. Speed stickers. Is that for? I guess that's for the XL. And then I saw something where, oh, I see what you're doing. See, this is just going through my head now. I was going to ask you, you're looking for someone local that could paint the panels on your XL. So you're probably putting on like paint and then putting the speed stickers on top. I just clicked now. I wasn't thinking much about it before and thought, oh, he's getting it painted. Then I saw the stickers and I'm like, oh, what's going on there? So yeah, I guess you just want to change the base color before you put the stickers on. Get rid of the camo. 30 to 60 orders from Canada a week. That is cool. That's good. His wife's XL. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's Laura's. And dealers too. That's amazing. What's this? How did all this start? Like you just um you just decided, well, I got an idea why it started. So all you did was get hooked up with a supplier and then you got your website and start selling it that way, and then you got into other things too as well, some other accessories and products, parts or whatever. Did you see my reply for Canada numbers? Yeah, 30 to 60 orders a week, right? That's a lot. Did you anticipate this many sales when you started doing this? Okay, so you're going to paint black first and then put those stickers on. That's going to look pretty good. Yeah. And those stickers, I believe, yeah, they did say RNG on them. That's right, too. Those hats you got are nice, too. Nice logo. I'll bet you can't wait to get out riding that thing. But also, I bet you don't even want to get it dirty because you've been able to do all this work on a virgin machine. Hasn't been out, no dirt, no dust or anything on it. And I bet you it's just it's such a pleasure to do work on and add accessories, and you don't have to fight mud. It must be just amazing. Just moving along. Yeah. Hey Dennis, how you doing? Hope you're back from work now. Oh, you're probably not getting that snowstorm yet anyway. Keep forgetting you're further away. It's not everywhere. Dennis got a new logo there. It looks pretty cool. Oh, you got a day off? That's good. It's pouring earlier. Now sun's out. Oh yeah. You're anxious to try out the XL and the trails. I haven't ridden mine, well, except for plowing, but I haven't been out in the trail since 2 Wednesdays ago. And for the first time in a long time, first time ever, I'm not anxious to get out. Like, I mean, I get withdrawal really bad after about 3, 4 days, but I'm doing okay right now. I don't know why. Well, I have been playing around on my son's C-Force, so maybe that helped. The other night when I was hooking up or installing the windshield on his C-Force in the garage, it was so cold that night. I was freezing in the garage, and I have an electric heater in there, so I don't want to use it because it draws a lot of electricity and costs a lot of money to use. You notice a difference on your bill, so I turned it on and I warmed up a bit, and then I shut it off and I kept working away. Then I started getting cold again. So I think I came in for dinner. Then I went back out. I had to turn it on again. It was so darn cold. Today would have been a good day out there though. Not so bad. And just come back closer to read these comments. Dennis is wondering how much snow we have. Not a lot yet, Dennis. I just plowed about 2 inches of slush. It was crap. So, and then the snow started coming like crazy, like squalls, blizzard. I don't know. I haven't looked outside in over an hour now, so I'd say maybe 2, 3 inches. But it's really windy too, so we're going to get drifting. But we're supposed to get between 30 and 50 centimeters, and that is a crap load of snow. So I'll be out plowing again later just to keep on top of it. Steve's got to run. Thanks for dropping in. Merry Christmas and good seeing you. The 600's warmed up. He's going to go do some plowing. I can't wait to get a ride in that XL. Big old truck. Yeah, I'll probably get off here in a couple of minutes, guys. Yeah, them electric heaters are expensive. I should have put a wood stove in before I finished my roof like I wanted to. I didn't. But anyways, yeah, I guess I'll wrap it up here. He needs a stripper pole in the XL. Oh, Cam's still here. I haven't seen your name up here for a while. See, I'm looking at my monitor and the chat's moving much quicker than it is here on my phone. I'm gonna go plow, guys. Have an awesome Christmas. Yeah, I'm gonna get off of here too, guys. And thanks for popping in, having a chat with me on this snowy mega blizzard of a day. It's good to get caught up. Like I said, it's been 6 months since I've done a live. So I'm not big on lives, although I enjoy it when I do it. It's just getting around to doing it. But anyways, take care, everybody, and maybe we'll do this again between Christmas and New Year's. You never know. So have a great Christmas. Happy New Year to you all. And again, always thanks for your support with the channel. Anyways, take care, everybody. See you next time. We're on a video coming up soon. You never know. Bye for now.